Pauline, there's a critical skills shortage. The Labor government is thinking of bringing in 200,000 skilled migrants, up from the Coalition's 160,000. What are your views on that?
You can't, because, Alan, I've always said, if you bring more people into the country, it's a drain on our infrastructure, roads, hospitals, schools, nursing homes, just everything, even our housing. Australians can't find housing themselves, let alone bringing more people into the country. There has to be a balance, and I know businesses are screening out for skilled migrants. I've known for years. That's why I pushed with the government to introduce the apprenticeship scheme, which they took my lead after I had to take them screaming and kicking to start up an apprenticeship scheme. That was in 2018. Since then, they've put in over 100,000 apprentices, supported by the government paying, part of the wage for it. Until we open up more TAFE colleges, agricultural colleges, training centres for the youth, get them off the dole.
And get them away from universities.
Rather than dole paying them. Pay them to actually do an apprenticeship.
Yeah, get them away from universities. I mean, parents have got to stop believing that some degree at the university, some piece of paper is going to be a manuscript for making sure they get a job. I mean, there's nothing wrong. We need electricians, we need tradesmen everywhere, and they're viable jobs and they're well-paid jobs. We've got to change the mentality, the superiority of a university education as opposed to an education and a skill. I just want to go back to this point that you made. Then I was just listening to what you said, and say it again. You're saying unemployment benefits should only be available for 2 years out of every 5 for a recipient capable of working, so that people are incentivised to gain employment. Anyone listening to you?
Correct. No, the government weren't interested at the time. They're all terrified of losing votes if they head down this path. But we have to start looking at turning this around, Ellen. We've got about 950,000 people in Australia who are collecting unemployment benefits or youth allowance. It is ridiculous when we have businesses screaming out for labour, farmers wanting labour. I also believe that pensioners and independent retirees should be able to work without being penalised and losing any part of their pension.
Correct.
Let them go and work.
Correct.
And this would actually create income, give them some stability, give them something to do with their lives. They are quite capable of working. I like the older Australian to actually work. The mature person, their intelligence, their ability, their work ethics, they've got so much going for them. And give them the ability to work. Even those independent retirees, let them make money. Don't penalise them.
And they're reliable. Yep, I've said that here many times, Pauline. There's an army of people out there. They're called retired people. They're not going to go to work because they lose the pension to which they're entitled. Pauline is saying, keep your pension, go out and work, more tax to the government because they'll pay tax on the work, but they won't have their pension reduced.